Well, hello there. I'm here to review what happened in the Belmont Stakes last weekend, but I'm also here to say that I got the mile at Belmont Stakes double. I laid out the case for Dornoch and Seize the Gray in my video last time, and also I posted a tweet where I said I was going to play National Treasure with Seize the Gray and Dornoch. Unfortunately, it did not work out for Seize the Gray, but Dornoch took over in the far turn. He never gave up when Mindframe came up to him, and he got the job done over Mindframe and Sierra Leone. So let's talk about what happened in the Belmont Stakes. Well, the key for Dornoch is breaking well and running freely, either on the lead or pressing the lead. You can see here in the replay that he breaks well, and he's on the outside. He's number 6, and Dornoch is going to go to the lead with Mindframe right to his outside. You can see Seize the Gray is going to go to the lead too. And even though Seize the Gray is going to take the lead, Dornoch is running freely. He's not stalking, he's not being held back. He's just being let go, and he's going to press Seize the Gray all around the turn and on the far side. And that's going to keep Seize the Gray busy on the lead. He wasn't busy on the lead in the Preakness Stakes. Imagination let him have it. This is a different situation where Seize the Gray has a horse on his flank. And they went in the first quarter in 22.99, which is pretty quick for a 10 furlong race, especially at Saratoga. Mindframe is in 3rd, Antiquarian is in 4th, and Sierra Leone had a bad start. He sort of came out at the start, and he bumped into Mindframe, and I think he bumped into another horse as well. Sierra Leone is towards the back somewhere. In any case, Dornoch and Seize the Gray, well, Seize the Gray is still on the lead, Dornoch is still on his flank, and they're going to try to separate from the field. Seize the Gray is really trying hard here. 1:10.67 for the 6 furlong fraction. I missed the half-mile fraction, but they were going fairly quick. Seize the Gray is starting to get tired now. Dornoch is inching closer to the lead. I think he's on the lead right now. Mindframe is looming up on the outside. And now they're turning for home. Dornoch has the lead. Mindframe looks like he's going to pass him, and he does. Mindframe does pass Dornoch for a short period. But Mindframe can't keep a straight line, and Dornoch pretty much hugs the rail, just like he did in the Remsen Stakes at Aqueduct. And Dornoch is going to fight back as Mindframe sort of messes up and can't keep a straight line in the stretch. Dornoch is going to hold on for the win as Mindframe came back to him, and Sierra Leone is going to come back late for 3rd. So what did I think of Dornoch's run? We'll take another look at the race in a second, but Dornoch ran a great race. He put away Seize the Gray on the turn. He held off Mindframe, although Mindframe kind of hurt himself by not running straight in the stretch. And Sierra Leone just came too late. Dornoch endured those fast fractions. 22.99 is a fast opening quarter for a 10 furlong race at Saratoga. Seize the Gray couldn't handle the pressure. Dornoch never gave him a breather, and Dornoch put him away. He had to deal with Mindframe after that, and he never gave up. Even when Mindframe came back to him late in the stretch, you could tell that Dornoch was going to fight back. He did fight back, and Dornoch won by, half a length. Sometimes you can tell it was a fast race just by watching the race. Now we're going to take a look at what happened to Sierra Leone. When I first watched the race, I thought that Mindframe bumped into Sierra Leone, but Sierra Leone actually came out and bumped into Mindframe at the start, and then he bumped into Honor Marie. Honor Marie took the worst of it and dropped back to last, and Sierra Leone was second to last, but he was still within range of the field. I don't think it was too bad for him. He caused the trouble. And he's just a strange horse. He has a ton of talent, but I can tell that he's hard to handle. And it just seems like no matter who's riding him, he's going to be hard to handle until he improves and learns better. We're going to fast forward to the far turn. Now we're on the far turn. Protective does give Sierra Leone some trouble on the far turn. You can see Sierra Leone is trying to wind up on the outside with his jockey the Black Cat, but Protective bumps into it right there. That cost him at least a length or two. Sierra Leone tries to get back into it, but he's lugging in. He is making up ground though. And you can see Mindframe is going wide at this point. Sierra Leone is right in between Dornoch and Mindframe, a few lengths behind, but he's making up that ground quickly. And you can see that Sierra Leone is going to finish strong. And it feels like he could have gotten second if it weren't for that bump that he took from Protective on the far turn. Sierra Leone is a good horse. I wouldn't want to bet against him too often. I think he could win races like the Travers and the Breeders' Cup Classic. He's just hard to handle, and that's going to be something that he needs to work on moving forward. Chad Brown needs to work on him more, but he could improve, and he's got a lot of talent and ability in him, and he could probably run all day. So the sky is still the limit for Sierra Leone, but he is a bit of a problem horse, I guess. In any case, I had Dornoch to win, as I said. I've read people write on Twitter, well, how did Dornoch get such a low speed figure in the Fountain of Youth, or the Bluegrass, or the Kentucky Derby? Why did he run bad in those races? As I said earlier, I just think he needs to run freely, whether it's on the lead or pressing the lead. And if Dornoch doesn't run freely, he doesn't try his best. And in the Kentucky Derby, he had a nightmare trip, so he had no chance to run his best anyway. He never had a chance to run because he got swallowed up from the rail. And in the Bluegrass Stakes, they tried to rate him, and that didn't work out. In the Fountain of Youth Stakes, he was on the lead and he won the race, but it was disappointing when you watched it because he only beat average horses by about a length or so. However, that was his first start of the year, and the Connections had no reason to empty the tank in the first start of the year. Horses don't always run to their optimal figure. They work up to it. I mean, Dornoch was being pointed towards the Kentucky Derby, so there was no reason for them to train Dornoch to run his best figure in the Fountain of Youth because they were pointing towards the Kentucky Derby. That's the goal for all these 3-year-olds. So there's no reason to empty the tank in January or February. Most horses lead into their best figure through those prep races, and by the time it's May and June, they run their best figures. And Dornoch got to run freely in the Belmont Stakes, as we saw just now, and it worked out well for him. He won by half a length. I thought Seize the Great could handle the pace even if it was a little faster, but it didn't work out for him. It did work out for Dornoch, though. I just think he ran an excellent race to win the Belmont Stakes, even if Mindframe almost got him. Experience counts for something, and it certainly counted for something in this race. Dornoch won the Belmont at 17-1. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon.